So you telling me United States codes don't work?
No, I'm telling you, you don't know them.
For the record, I am DeMarcus Bay, the implied surety for DeMarcus Contrell Brown. And I would like to file a motion in the court for additional 30 days for me to seek counsel. Is the defendant in error free to go? My name is not spelled in all capital letters. Matter of fact, I filed
Mr. Bay. All right, DeMarcus can, but we are going to be submitting a withdrawal to you. You should have it shortly. All right, Mr. Brown, are you represented by somebody else?
Yeah. For the record, I am DeMarcus Bay, the implied surety for DeMarcus Contrell Brown. And I would like to file a motion in the court for additional 30 days for me to seek counsel.
Okay, so Mr. Bay, aka Marcus Contrell Brown, so you're seeking a continuance to.
Welcome back, guys. Buckle up for this one. We've got a defendant who basically tries to secede from reality in real time. He starts throwing out buzzwords like foreign national and private citizen, like he's casting spells from a discount law textbook. Then because apparently one disaster wasn't enough, he drags in his buddy to act as his attorney. No law license, no legal knowledge, not even a hint of courtroom awareness. It's like watching two dudes piece together a defense using refrigerator magnets and Facebook memes, and the judge. You can actually see her soul leave the room mid-hearing. At this point, I'm wondering, should courts start charging a stupidity fee, or is the public embarrassment already enough?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have someone in mind, sir?
Not right now. I'm seeking counsel.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to give you a continuance for 30 days, or I'm sorry, until January 5th. But by that time, you need to have counsel on board when they come back so that they can talk to the state to determine if there's anything they can work out on your case, or if they need to get all of the information necessary for a trial, if that's what you choose to do. So by January 5th, I will expect that you will have counsel.
Well, I have paperwork on the docket. They haven't been rebutted. I have affidavits of truth. They haven't been rebutted.
Okay, sir, we don't do affidavits. People have to appear in person because there's a confrontation clause in the United States Constitution that says witnesses, you have the right to confront witnesses in person. So we don't do affidavits, okay? If you have witnesses that are going to present testimony or evidence on your behalf, then you have to have them come to court, be sworn in, and testify at that time, okay? So we're not doing any dismissing and all of that stuff. No, sir. When you get your counsel, they'll be able to discuss it with the state, and then y'all can present whatever to the court. And the accusing deputy must be present too, right? Okay. So the people always say that, but here's the thing: the state gets to choose whatever witnesses they wish to bring, just like your side gets to choose whatever witnesses you wish to bring. You can't rely on them to bring the person that you want. So if you want to subpoena someone to appear for trial, then you need to subpoena them. You cannot rely on the state to bring your witness. Okay?
Okay. I got you.
So, all right. Anything else?
And jurisdiction can be challenged at any time, right?
No, sir. Jurisdiction rests with this court because this is where the locus of the incident is.
Well,
Mr. Bay, let me just explain something to you. Mr. Bay, listen to me.
Okay.
I went to school for 3 years for this. That's full time. If I had gone part time, it would have been 4 or 5 years. And I have been working since, oh Lord, I ain't gonna give my age, but I've been a lawyer and a judge for quite some time. I've been a judge for 10 years as of this year. A lot of times people.
This wasn't a defense. It was a delay tactic wrapped in delusion. Sovereign citizens all run the same tired play: deny jurisdiction, reject authority, then act shocked when the judge doesn't buy it. Courts have ruled these arguments meaningless for decades now. Judges don't even have to play along anymore. It's like someone confidently sliding Monopoly money across the bench as bail. Pointless, outdated, and still somehow endlessly entertaining.
Learn stuff from other people, or they've gone online, or they've read it themselves. But I tell you, it doesn't work the way you think it works. And so there's a set of statutes, cases, procedures, all of those things that we have to learn. In fact, let me show you something.
Well, how do you have...
Wait. You see this book right here?
Uh-huh.
This is just this year's edition of all the stuff that I have to be able to find to figure out what's going on in your case. This is just this year's edition. And I got a book like this that includes evidence and procedure. I got a whole wall of books. So when you come in here challenging jurisdiction and all of this stuff people have taught you, it's not books.
Can I show you my Black Law Dictionary?
No, sir. Because Black's Law, that's a dictionary. That's not the full case. You know, you come in with all of these ideas about how you think the law works, but every lawyer in here has done at least 3 years of law school and trainings, trials, all of those things. So you're not going to change the way we do things. So the best thing to do is to get an attorney who can talk to the state about your case, and then we can get this resolved. Your case is pretty simple. You got traffic offenses.
Well, I still want you to prove on the record that you have subject matter jurisdiction, personal jurisdiction.
I'm not proving anything on the record, sir. I wear the robe. They put me in this position. I've been here 10 years. If I didn't have subject matter jurisdiction, I wouldn't be here.
So all right? It's not a difference between public and private for the record. There's no difference.
Sir, get an attorney.
Okay, all right. January 5th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Mr. Bay/Brown, you've indicated that you wish to have an attorney, so I'm going to rely on the fact that you're going to have an attorney. Don't come back here with the same stuff, and I already told you it's not going to work.
So you're telling me United States codes don't work?
No, I'm telling you don't know them. So first of all,
right here.
The United States codes don't work in Georgia because Georgia has its own code, OCGA.
So the meaning of driver is different in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
But according to 49.
Mr. Bay, I'm not doing this with you. Get an attorney. Okay. Thank you, sir. You're free to go. We'll see you on January 5th at 11 a.m. So, DeMarcus Contrell Brown.
I have interest in that matter. Is the defendant in error free to go?
If the who, what?
Is the defendant in error free to go?
No.
Well, let the record show the defendant in error is ordered to stay and participate.
Okay, who is the defendant in error? That's a new one for me.
The all cap name is trusted that I am a beneficiary of. My name is not spelled in all capital letters. I have a court order decree saying it.
Let's talk about that friend he tried to pass off as a lawyer. The Sixth Amendment gives you the right to counsel, not the guy who gave you a ride to court. Bringing an unqualified buddy to defend you in a felony case is like handing your dentist the cockpit mid-flight. It's not rebellious. It's not clever. It's straight up legal roulette hand. The chamber's loaded entirely against you.
Okay, Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, do you have an attorney representing you, sir?
Attorney General, my Attorney General is online. You may speak to me, sir.
Is the Attorney General, Mr. Bay, hold on. Let me ask my question before you tell me something crazy. Is the Attorney General a member of the State Bar of Georgia?
I'm not. I'm a non-state actor. I'm a foreign national. Matter of fact, I filed.
Sir, Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, I don't care if you were Alexander Putin, the premier of Russia. If you are in Georgia and you're represented by an attorney, that attorney would have to be a member of the State Bar of Georgia. Foreign national or not. Just as if you went to another country and you had an attorney represent you, that attorney would have to meet the requirements of that country and of that state. Okay, Mr. Attorney, Mr. Bay, hush. Mr. Attorney General.
I'm trying to set a record.
Mr. Bay, Mr. Attorney General, are you a member of the State Bar of Georgia? You want to unmute for me?
Speak, bro. Get off me.
What's going on is he's a member of a foreign state corporation, basically doing business in Georgia. So
okay,
basically,
sir, that's not what I asked you. No, sir.
I get what you're saying, man.
No, and I get what you're saying, but we're not doing that because that's not how we operate. Those are not the laws under which I am required to conduct court. So we either gonna do it my way or we're gonna put you.
We understand the rules of the court. We understand the rules of the court.
No, it's bad when a felony hearing has to compete with a phone call for attention. This isn't karaoke night. It's court. These guys are treating due process like background noise while they brainstorm their next fake title. Remote hearings have basically turned into safe zones for sovereign citizen cosplay no eye contact. No accountability, just Wi-Fi and delusion. And honestly, if half of these people had to show up in person, they'd fold faster than a lawn chair in a windstorm.
I'm not a member of the bar of Georgia.
Okay,
What I'm
then,
trying
no,
to
then
realize
as,
he's doing
then
business a
as
certain way
he
in
can
Georgia, and
represent
that
himself,
you need to take consideration on that matter on how he's doing
he can
business in Georgia.
he can represent himself, or he can be represented by a member of the State Bar of Georgia. But he cannot have you represent him or purport to represent him. Okay? That's not going to work. All right. So, Mr. Bay, do you wish to choose someone who is a member of the State Bar of Georgia to represent you, or do you wish to represent yourself?
I invoke my right to remain silent as the beneficiary of Demarcus Cottrell Brown estate.
Okay, sir. So, sir, you're invoking your right to remain silent, which means that you do not wish to enter a plea that
I
would
plead to be released.
that would resolve your case today. As such, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty for you.
I'll object. You cannot practice law from the bench. Violation on USC 454. Judge practicing law from the bench.
And put you on a trial court, on a trial calendar, so that your case may be heard at trial.
I'll object.
All right, sir. Thank you. You'll get notice in the mail if anything changes about your if anything changes about your address, then you can go ahead and let us know by coming in.
I demand an evidence hearing.
You will have that at the time of the trial, sir.
Hearing.
You're not going to have an evidence hearing today because that's not what we're here for. This is
you are dishonorable. I got your oath, Tammy Long.
So, Mr. Bay, I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf. You'll have a trial at which time you can have an evidence hearing. You'll get notice in the mail.
You're in violation of Article 6, Section 2 of the Constitution.
Your notice in the mail, then you can appear for hearing with whatever evidence that you wish to present. Although you are not required to present any evidence or testimony because the state has the burden of proving the case against you. Thank you, Mr. Brown. You're free to go at this time. All right, Kevin, Jermaine.
This whole case was like watching two guys argue with gravity, loud, dramatic, and completely pointless. The judge didn't just stay calm, she controlled the room with surgical precision. She let them crash headfirst into every legal brick wall on their own. No yelling, no theatrics. Just methodical dismantling of their nonsense until nothing was left. Sovereign citizens love to paint themselves as fearless rebels. In reality, it's just ego wrapped in confusion. You don't need a law degree to know you can't stroll into court with your buddy pretending to be your lawyer because you both watched the same conspiracy documentary. That's not civil disobedience, it's courtroom cosplay. And the only thing it reveals is how unprepared they really are. But that's where we'll wrap it up today. If you're into chaotic hearings and courtroom disasters like this, hit that like button and subscribe. I break down wild cases like this every single day. Let me know in the comments, do you think these sovereign citizens actually believe their own arguments? Or are they just trolling at this point? Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.